Mansi, you can start. Sir joined.
Good evening, everyone. I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to the galaxy of intellectuals to this orientation program of Google Developer Students Club. I, Mansi Patak from CSC Department, shall be your host for the day. Thank you all for giving us your prized time. Before the launch, let me first acknowledge the presence of our eminent guest, our beloved principal, Dr. Ravindra Eklarkar, sir. We welcome you, sir. All the respected
Th-
HODs,
Thank you. Thank you.
welcome, sir. All the respected HODs of various departments and all the faculty members. I welcome you all on behalf of our organization. As it is said, great things are done by series of small things brought together. I always did something I was little not ready to do. I think that's how you grow. When there's a moment of wow, I'm not really sure I can do this, and you push through those moments, that when you got a breakthrough. So, to start with, the most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of equally and highly esteemed individuals. So, to begin with, you might be wondering what is GDSC? Google Developer Students Club are community groups for college and university students interested in Google Developer technologies. By joining GDSC, students grow their knowledge in peer-to-peer learning environment and build solutions for local businesses and their community. Now, the first question you might get is, what does this club do and how does it work? So, here is the answer. It is a technical community that combines all university students and all other students who learn, share ideas, and come up with viable projects that are likely to solve day to day universe problems supported by Google. And importantly, it is designed to build them their mobile and web development skills and knowledge. And it is open to any student ranging from developers who are just starting to advanced developers who want to further their skill. So it is basically intended to be a space and collaborate. Now let us know what are the benefits of joining this club. Access to Google developer resources and opportunities for free. Lead a community under direct mentorship from Google. Chance to grow personal and professional network. Building a real life solutions to local problems. And you will get awesome swags and goodies. Get invitation for fully funded traveling opportunities. Be recognized as a collaborator with Google developers. Dear audience, you will yourself discover as the color of this event will embellish us all together. Moving further, now I would like Sidramappa to launch the inaugural video. Thank you, Sidramappa, for presenting us a GDSC inaugural video. After watching it, our spirits are really high. I think everybody agrees with me. Moving further, now I request our Honorable Principal Sir to address the gathering and give your valuable inputs and views, sir.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good evening all. So I feel proud and privileged today that students of our college is actively involved in Google Developer team. I hope this has already been started by your seniors last year, and they have done so many activities. So I feel very happy that students are actively working in this direction in developing the skills, because need
Hello
of the day is
everyone. Hope I am audible.
you should know
So
what you know beyond
it's
your
me
syllabus.
Sneha. So
It's not only about
develop
the
before
VTU
like
curriculum
starting the session, I just
that
wanted to introduce you all about the Developer Students
using
Club.
the VTU
So it's the
curriculum
new
or the
club we
syllabus of the
found our
different
new club
subjects you
in
study
October
throughout your
and
engineering
ses-
program. That is, of course, required to complete your degree. But very important thing is skills. What are the skills you are having beyond your degree? The very important thing is like you have to develop one or the other skills. So these type of student clubs definitely help the students to develop the skills. So we have different student clubs like coding club. We have student clubs like cultural club. We have for other clubs like technical sharing club, professional connect club. So many different clubs we have. We have so many professional bodies. We have professional societies. We have IEEE student chapters wherein students of different departments are participating and involving fully to organize one or the other activities or participate in the activities being organized by the different professional societies or bodies or clubs, wherein we are inviting some eminent persons from industries and universities, wherein students are learning more and more about what is happening in the industry, because outside world is very competitive. So you have to be, my dear students, you have to be very competitive, and you become competitive only when you know many things what is happening outside. So this is one platform, Google Developers Team Club, wherein students you can learn many things. You can develop skills like Google technologies and all. As Mansi Pathak was telling, so many benefits. You can collaborate with the outside world. You can build a network with a peer committee, wherein you'll come to know the many updates what is happening today. So this is how the student club definitely help the student to develop the skills. I really appreciate all the students. I also appreciate Professor Shravan, who is helping students to come out with the new ideas and helping them to come out with the new technologies and helping them to organize such events. So I appreciate the coordinators, the ex-coordinator, I think, what do you call coordinator or the chair? Sneha, I remember Sneha was there. Now it is leading by Prabhakar, it seems. So whoever is the team, the credit goes to complete team. One has to lead, of course, but as a team, every student has to work. So I request the staff coordinators also to encourage the students and conduct more and more activities in the future days to come. And I wish this Google Developer Club, the team will grow and will come out with many outcomes. So definitely these club activities help the students to know more and more things, and definitely they'll be well placed. Not only well placed, they can become a good entrepreneur also. So finally, I wish all the best to all the students and the staff members, and I wish happy learning in this club. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a inspirational and motivational talk. Now I would like to call our faculty advisor, Shravan Kumar sir from Triple E department to give his views.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, all. Uh, Respected principal sir, all HODs, all faculty members, and my dear students. I, Professor Shravan, faculty advisor of Google Developer Students Club, welcome you all to the orientation program of DSC. Let me brief you about the DSC. Already Mansi has briefed. Just I want to add one line. Students, by joining DSC, you will be growing your knowledge in a peer-to-peer learning environment and building solutions for the local business and their community. Let me brief you what all the events we already done in the previous year. Last year, Sneha was tech lead. Sneha and team, they have conducted various activities starting from organizing alumni meets, alumni talks, and Android study jams, etc. Students actually last to participate in global solution because of the pandemic situation and because of the VTU theory examinations. Now, for this particular calendar year, I wish all of you will be participating in the solution challenge. Now, with a new lead, Mr. Prabhakar, and the new team is already been built. So looking forward for many events to be conducted in Google Developer Students Club. With this, I conclude my speech. Thank you, and all and happy learning.
Thank you, sir. Next, our ex-DSC lead, my friend Sneha, will share her experience with all of us. Over to you, Sneha.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Let me share my screen now. Yeah, hope everyone can see my screen now. Mansi, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm ex lead, as everyone mentioned. I'm ex lead for GNDEC GDSC club. So basically, my name is Sneha P. Not Sneha Patil. It's Prabhu. It's my father's name. And moving towards my social media, if you want to connect, it's at the rate it's P Sneha. Right. Going to the next slide. Firstly, it was never possible without my team. My team, I consider it was the best thing like it ever happened to me. Starting from Shavan sir, he guided us throughout the journey. Like for last 1 year, he guided us for everything. Starting from the permissions, from the other things, he guided us for all the things. And now he is for the second time he is also faculty advisor. So I am thankful to him. Other than that, it was not possible without my seniors and my classmates. Last year we had a very small team. It was like around 8 to 10 people, and basically the four were my seniors: Jauhar, Pooja, and Shirish, and Adesh. These were my seniors who are from various departments, and without them, the club was not possible. Other than that, my team, I can't take all the names, but they are still now in the meeting, and I'm thankful to all of them. This like 1 year journey was not would it was not possible without them. So I'm thankful for my team. Next, about me. Presently, I'm interning at Bharatex. It's a startup company. Other than that, I interned at Girlscript Private Limited last year. So these are all about my internship. Just a glance about me to like know more about me. Yeah. So Let me start my talk with. I will be sharing few slides with few headlines. I will be sharing my learnings throughout. So the headlines are not from me. Basically, I'm not a brilliant writer. So I can't say stole, but these are the headlines from few speakers I loved the most. And some are mine too. So yeah, I don't remember the speaker's name because yeah, I have a less memory power. So starting first, don't be afraid of failures. Start first. Last year, from few years in Google Developer Student Club started in 2017 in India, and for our college it started last year. And I started the whole process, starting from the permissions to the making team. It's okay. Uh, if I it was for me, it was okay if I failed. Yeah, I personally speaking, I didn't do well. I had only 5 events, handful events, which we did. I could have done good, but it's okay. Like, it's okay if you or anyone don't do well, it's okay. But at least start, right? Start first. Next, invest in relationship. When I say invest in relationship, it's not about other things, not the informal things. I'm talking about the friendships and the relationship you build with your juniors or seniors. I was able to make this club this much efficient because I had my friends with along with me and my seniors along with me. I always believe a team is always stick together because of the friendships we made. The lead Prabhakar was my friend from last 10 years, 10 or 15 years, I can't count. But because of this kind of bond, we are stick together till now. Other than that, my teammates, they are my good friends. And if you don't invest in relationship, you can't go further in your journey, right? Be good at more than one skills. When I say be good at one skills, if you want to be a expertise in any domain, you have to, if you hook or crook, you have to spend at least 15 years, because someone who has started, he's already a pro in that domain. So it's okay. If you want to be a pro, then you have to devote whole of your time. When I say good at one skills, good than more than one skills, you have to be, in this era, you have to be a multi-talented person, right? Even if you go for hiring, even if you're in a team, you have to be multi-talented to be anything. So this is my just list of the skills I believe I have. Other than that, as I always say, like, always get started. If you don't start, then you will never end to do anything. Get started. If you start learning, you can just start. That's the good thing. If you can do, keep learning, never stop learning. You can say, if I stop learning because I have those skills, then that's the bullshit thing. If I could have ever done, right? Keep learning every day. You learn something or other thing from a person, from a YouTube video, or basically some, even with the few web series you learn, right? So keep learning. And at the end, my motto of life is stay hungry, stay foolish. Yeah. When I say stay hungry, it's about food, but it's not always about food. It's about the curiosity I have. When I say it's stay hungry, and then stay foolish is nothing but when you are a child, you stay foolish, like you don't know anything. That's what a foolish thing. Like, I can't say child is a fool, but it's like, if you are when I say foolish, when you are a curious mind, you always do things when you can learn more things. That's what I say. That's stay foolish. That's the end, guys. Bye. Thank you for listening. Thank you for attending, all of you guys, other 70 odd people. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sneha. That was so good to hear your experience. Now I would like to call our present DSC lead, who will acknowledge us all with future upcoming events. Over to you, Prabhakar.
Thank you, Mansi. Good evening, everyone. My name is Prabhakar, and I'm from Information Science Department, currently in 4th year. So, firstly, I'd like to thank our respected principal, sir, and Shravan, sir, and all other faculty members like Gurrat, sir, and all other teachers. Uh, Only because of their support, I have been a DSC lead today. Last year, Shravan sir was very supportive and very helping in every event. Shravan sir was always motivating us to take part in solution challenge or you know the different study jams and all. But last year sadly we didn't take part in solution challenge only because we had external exams. So this year we are fully focusing on uh, effective learning and solving real time problems. So I would like to share my experience about last year. I think it's not required because Neha said it. So I'll be going with the presentation. Sidhu, can you please take the next slide? Okay. The main motto of our club is first you learn, then you build, then you share, and you grow. Learning is nothing but getting your skills right. Okay. Everything here is free. You don't have to pay for anything. Everything here is free, and you will be learning with a esteemed organization, esteemed company. You know what Google is, so I don't have to explain anything about it. You will be getting materials, documentations free of cost from Google. So I encourage you all to be a part of GDSC. And second, after learning, we will be building whatever, we will be applying our theoretical knowledge into practical, which will eventually be solving the problems of locals. And those things we will be sharing throughout the society because there is a good support of society. You can get free materials on YouTube, GitHub, and many other websites. So those projects which we have developed on real time, we will be sharing it for free only. That the main purpose we are serving is for the development of society. Then comes grow. This is how we grow. This is a process. This is how we excel in our career. Sidhu, next slide. Okay, I will be sending you one link. Please, I request you all to go open that link and join our chapter. You can see the link on our presentation screen, or Sidramappa will put the link. Okay, the link is there in the chat box. So you can just open that link and join the chapter. There are only a few details you have to fill in, like what is your name and other details. So I think you all are sick of listening to what DSC is, what DSC does, what it serves. I will tell something apart from this presentation slide. DSC is actually Developer Student Club. Okay, I know it's mentioned in the slide, but developers is nothing but it's mainly focusing on the tech fields. So you all know right now that IT sector, information technology is dominating, and it's going to rule all over the industries because this is the revolution. Even if you want to go buy something, you will not be willing to go offline and go to stores and purchase. You will be going to the online stores by sitting at your home, scrolling on your mobile phones. So this is the revolution. We are taking the world by technical things. We, in the sense, us all, our college members, our students, friends, everyone else, because we make the society. We are the future. So it's always we. It's not me or I. Okay, Sidramappa, next. So I'm very thankful to have gems. In contrast, I'd like to say that these are the gems for me because they are working so hard from days. I would also like to thank Mahima, Sneha, Sidramappa, Mansi Pathak, and each and every team member. Even if I'm not mentioning their name, I'm very thankful to have you all because they all are continuously working. They all are learning. I would also like to thank my event volunteer Sachidanand and one of our core team member Rakshita. Both of them were really good lately. They were explaining students what RSVP is, how to register and all. This will only lead to increase your communication skills with others, because when you go to a corporate environment, you will not be sitting on one chair and talking to yourself. You'll have to go interact with other different types of people. So you'll have to know that how other people are and how you should cooperate with each and everyone. No one knows everything. Listen, no one knows everything, so we learn from each other. So this is how the process is. So as you can see on my screen, these are all my core teammates. We have a total team of 25 members plus one faculty advisor, which is Shravan sir, and is really very supportive. And I'm very grateful to have you, sir. Thank you. Now, coming to the benefits of core team members. Now, what core team members will get when they are in, the core team of GDSC? So first, they learn how to work as a team. Before this, there are many clubs in our college which are run by different students, and I appreciate all the clubs. But this club is under the mentorship of Google. You consider you're leading a club which is under the mentorship of Google's program managers. So they communicate to me, I communicate to you. So this is how a chain forms, and this is how we work as a team. So the main benefits of being a Google developer student club's core team member is we get Google certifications. If you are a facilitator, you will be getting goodies and certificates from Google. Okay, from Google itself. So you will also be improving your skills, and the skills which are hot topics of the industry, which are currently dominating the industry. And I can say those topics are AI, ML, and cloud, Android, Flutter, all these things, which I'll be explaining later. Next slide, Siddhu. How is this club beneficial? This club is basically beneficial for each and every student in our college. I'll tell you how. First, don't be disappointed if you are not a core team member, and even if you are not aware of what was going in our college, and still if you have any interest, if you have years left, you can be a core team member or you can be a GDSC lead next year. This is what happened with me. I was a core team member last year, and there was an Android study jams organized by Google, which was totally monitored by Google, and my friend Sidramappa took that event. We mutually decided that whenever the next event comes, I'll be taking that. Now, currently, Sidramappa will engaging the event. So I was like, okay. And the next event, they didn't launch any event for the second time. Only 2 events we had, Android study jams. So I was a little disappointed, but we have to be patient. And I waited for like 6 months. Then when the GDSC forms were out, I filled the form, I completed the process, and here I am selected as a GDSC lead. And the materials provided by Google will be free of cost and public. That means everyone can use that materials and grow their technical knowledge. Okay, this is how this club is beneficial. If you have any queries, you can reach out to any of our team members at any time. There is no such thing as restrictions. You can ask anything to anyone from my core team member. They'll always be there to answer you. Next slide, please. So this is something interesting which is coming up now. This is the series of events we are having this academic year. So first from August to September, there was onboarding and selection of leads. Now from September to October, we have a cloud campaign. So cloud campaign is nothing but learning cloud computing under the mentorship of Google, working on real-time projects and submitting them. And you will be chosen as a facilitator for the program. You yourself will be learning first, and you will be developing some real-time projects, and you will be submitting to Google. Only then you will be recognized as facilitator. That part will be explained by my friend Sidramappa. I don't think it's needed right now. I'll go with the series of events. So September to October, first we have a cloud campaign, which will be comprising of cloud computing events. Then comes Android campaign. We had Android campaign last year, which was on the basis of this thing, Kotlin programming language. No one, I mean, in our college, there is no Kotlin programming language because it's not included in our curriculum. So doing something apart from the curriculum also sounds cool, and that is really helpful. I believe, because see, whenever you go to a company, I mean, you go to a corporate environment, they'll ask you, what have you done apart from your curriculum? So this is something apart from your curriculum. GDS is something apart from your curriculum. You are working for people. I mean, you are being a lead, or you are being a core team member. You are working for them. You are taking your materials, your work to the people, and you are eventually working on real-time solutions. And that's how you contribute to the society, I believe. And after Android campaign in December, we have Flutter campaign. Flutter is nothing but it's a software development kit. So it actually deals with the application developments which are compatible with both Android and iOS. So after learning these three technologies, what Google has planned is there are 17 sustainable resources, which are poverty, hungerness, people who are dying from hunger, and all those things. You can see sustainable development goals of United Nations from Google. First is no poverty, then zero hunger, and all you can see on the screen. Okay, so these are the problems United Nations is facing, and you know what? We are learning Cloud, Flutter, and Android. These are Google technologies. Documentation is very clean and precise. These things will be provided by Google itself, and you will be learning this and implementing your knowledge into practical things. You will try to solve any of this problem. There is no such barrier that you have to choose any particular problem. You can take any problem. You will be solving any problem under the mentorship of Google, and they will have at the end, after 3 sessions, they will have a solution challenge. Solution challenge is nothing but uh, students clubs all over the globe. Listen to me carefully. I'm telling globe, not India. All over the globe, there are GDSCs. There are more than 1,500 GDSs in the entire globe. Okay, so why do we participate, and what are the benefits of participating in solution challenge, and how will you improve your skills, and what you will get? So why do you participate? It's basically solving the problems of society. This is how we work. And the top 50 teams will receive mentorship from Google and other experts to improve and submit a solution for the top prize. So basically it's all Google, because it's on trend, and we all are associated with Google on a day-to-day basis. Basically it's like we can't live without Google. Your Gmail is associated with Google account, your LinkedIn, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, everything requires Google. So it's all Google. So I think Sidramukta. Okay, now I'll tell you why you should join GDSC. It's a trend wala question. Now I'll tell you why you should join GDSC. It's been on trend for a few days because we have been advertising in our college, because most of the people, they weren't aware of what GDSC is, what GDSC deals with, what it does and all. Its sole purpose is to focus on the development of society and empowering the students around. Because see, if you go to Udemy or any sorry, I don't have to take any platform's name, but if you go to any of the learning platform, and if you buy any course, you'll get it for like 4 to 500 to 700. But the interesting thing here is you can get the solution there itself, but learning from a esteemed organization and with a clean and precise documentation is really very important, I believe, because I've been learning Android development, and it was like very beautiful documentation. There were no errors, but there was not even one single video included. I completed like 3 to 4 app development with only documentation, and I think I can take pride on that. Documentations are very clean and precise. So you can build a community of like-minded people here. If you have something in mind, like you're thinking of Android development or web development, you have a lose in communicating people, you are not good at communicating people and knowing them. So if you are a part of GDSC, you will be recognized as the so and so person is good at this, and as soon as he is recognized, and other persons, other students who are interested, they can contact with him. This is how you grow your connections, and this is how it is. You can also get a platform to showcase yourself. You can learn from Google. You can earn badges. Okay, you can create account. You can earn badges from Google. On the way of your learning, your badges will be provided by Google itself. So now solve, after learning all these things, you will solve the real time problems, work on real time projects, and help others grow. It's like a chain, like I said. You learn, you teach someone else. It's like a Jai Ho movie. If you are helping me, don't thank me or give me any reward. You help for other people. So this is how this chain is. Okay. Now I think if you have any questions in the end, you can ask, or you can just ping in the chat. Now I think a few of my friends will be sharing their experience as adios for now. It's from me, not from the anchor, Mansi.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhakar, for sharing all of this with us. Next, our friend Gauri Shankar, who is also co-tech lead, would like to share his experience with all of us. Over to you, Gauri Shankar.
Thank you, Mansi. Good evening, everyone. I am Gauri Shankar from Information Science and Engineering Department, a final year student. First of all, I would like to thank GDSC management team for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my thoughts and views about Google Developer Students Club, in short, GDSC. As the name suggests, GDSC is meant for all of us who are interested in Google Developer technologies. So by joining GDSC, we can grow our knowledge and build solutions for our community. And some of our objectives of GDSC are: it is a kind of bridge built for the gap between theory and practical application for students developer, and also to connect and meet other students on campus interested in these technologies. All of us are welcome, including those with different branches and background. Some of my expected outcomes from this GDC are to get command over one or more technologies, follow the culture of community building, ability to pass on the knowledge that I have gained, eligible to be competent enough to compete against the best. I am having a great experience in it from the period I have joined. I would like to highlight few points which helped me to grow. Based on my interest and skills, I got selected in GDSC as co-tech lead, from which I got an opportunity to build leadership qualities. I'm able to connect many students and improve my communication skills as well. Here, I am getting an opportunity to learn new developer technologies, which will help me to get unique ideas, which I can implement in my final year projects and in my career. Getting chance to be a facilitator by learning and helping others to learn as well by conducting knowledge sharing campaigns. At last, I would like to thank college management for encouraging us to start with such an wonderful initiative. I personally suggest each and every student here to show your interest and actively participate in all the events that are conducted by our club. By this, I conclude. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Gauri Shankar. Now, next, juniors, would you like to ask any questions? Feel free to ask.
We do not have any questions.
Let's have an open conversation. Do let us know if anyone have any questions. If you are shy to unmute, you can just type in the chat box. We can just talk on the same.
if you're not good with speaking, I mean, if you're not comfortable with speaking, you can go with the chat box. You can post your doubts on the chat box or questions, whatever.
No questions. Come on, guys. Feel free to ask. We all are your friends. We are here to help you all.
Gurraj sir, if you want to ask anything about our club, we can tell you, sir.
Hello, good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah, Sneha, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm Sneha. So actually, till now, I was not aware about this team. So what should I do from now to be a part of this team?
Okay, can I ask from which year are you in?
Presently, I'm in second sem now, and I belong to IS branch, Information Science.
Okay. Firstly, thank you for showing the interest. Basically, we formed a core team now. We have to we recruited few members. It's 20. We have a limit of having a 20-25 team. We have a complete team now. But if there is any hope, if we want to take anyone in our core team, Prabhakar or myself will be posting these things out. If you have to recruit anyone, we will be taking our team members throughout the year, so don't worry. Presently, we are done with the team selection. But if you are interested to volunteer us, if you not as a lead or anything, but you want to be a coordinator or a volunteer, as Tushar and few other members are, then you can come and we can have a talk, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. For others also, we are our team is being formed now. We have few positions left for the volunteers, but if there are any positions left, we will always inform you on the groups and everything, right? Thank you, Sneha, for asking. I hope everyone also gets
Thank you.
the answer for the same. Anyone else? Prabhakar, if you want to talk something, if you want to inform anything to the team or to the participants out there.
We will be recruiting students throughout the year. I mean, if there are any students who are interested, they can join us anytime. But if you are interested right now, there are some few positions left out for the event volunteers. I don't think so, Sneha. But still,
Yeah, we have
still you
to.
can
Yeah.
reach out. Because if anyone people who are not active and not showing interest in the group, uh, we will be discontinuing them from that time, but you can reach out anytime. Just give your names. I have sent the details of the ex lead and me. you can contact us. You can, if you show interest, and we will take that into consideration. Okay, Sneha, Jagdish.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. And by the way, one second. Tushar and Rakshita, they were working really very hard to explain what RSVP is and how the process of registration is. I took the name of someone else, so my apologies.
Also, guys, don't worry if you are not in our team, because I know you are still a juniors. You have plethora of opportunities coming on, so don't worry about being in the team. You can be our members and have those learnings with you. We will be conducting many more campaigns. You will always be there. Just participate in those campaigns. Start learning those things. Yeah, basically the learning is the biggest thing, because we need you all, not as a team members, but as a learners out there, because every event needs to have participants in there who want to learn. So be open to learning, because we will be having many campaigns out there, and also the alumni meets. Like, our alumni will be speaking to you all, so come and join us, right? I think, Mansi, you can continue now.
And one more thing, let me stop you. I have put our landing page on of GDSC in the chat box. You can go through that page and you can see how many core team members we have, and how many of them are your friends, and things like that. Also, what all positions we have, you can check that too. Thank you, Mansi.
Thank you, Prabhakar. Thank you, Sneha. So now I would like to call Veeresh to give vote of thanks.
Yeah, okay. Good evening, everyone. Steve Jobs rightly said that innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. So I am Viresh of CSE department. It's an honor to have been asked to offer a vote of thanks on the occasion of the first event in GDSC 2021, that is orientation program. On behalf of our entire team, I extend a hearty gratitude to everyone present in today's meeting. We have been fortunate to have the support from the management of GNDEC, who have permitted us to organize this event. I would like to thank our Honorable Principal, Dr. Ravindra Eklarkar sir, for, for his presence and also sharing encouraging words with us. I also thank our respected heads of the department and faculty members for giving their valuable time in attending this orientation program. I want to extend my generous thanks to Shravan sir, faculty advisor of GDSC, for his constant support. I thank our lead Prabhakar for inspiring the gathering by his informative talk. Lastly, I thank all the participants for attending the meeting, and I also appreciate your willingness and involvement in today's program. I am sure that our college will continue to get significant provision from diverse groups in future. Lastly, I want to say this is not just the end, this is just the beginning. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the meeting.
Thank you all. Let's wrap this up. It was so good to have you all. Thank you.